They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me too, but I'm not gonna let them get you or me. Everything's gonna be fine for the both of us. If not today, well, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Hey, you, little girl.
Yes, officer?
That dog there, ain't she a stray?
Stray? Oh no, officer, she's my dog.
Your dog. What's her name?
Her name is Sandy. It's Sandy because of her nice sandy color.
Then call her.
Well, you see, officer, I just got her, and you know how
Call
sometimes...
her.
Okay. Here, Sandy. Here, girl. Here, Sandy. Come on, Sandy. Good Sandy. Good old Sandy.
Next time I see her out, I want to see her on a leash and with a license, or else she goes to the town.
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
Now get along with you before you catch your death of cold in this weather.
Oh, I don't mind the weather. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day
Folks, we finally got a headline. News is crushed, Hasbro's attack. Crutchy's calling me, them Crips is too damn slow. Guys are fighting, bleeding, falling. Thanks to good old Captain Jack. Captain Jack just wants to close his eyes and go. Let me go far away, somewhere they won't ever find me, and tomorrow won't remind me of today. When the city's finally sleeping and the moon looks old and gray, I get on a train that's bound for Santa Fe. And I'm gone, and I'm done. No more running, no more lying, no more fat old man denying me my day. Just a moon so big and yellow, it turns the night right into day. Dreams come true, yeah they do. In Santa Fe, where does it say you gotta spent your whole life living desperately, no future. Even at 17, breaking your back for someone else's sake. If the life don't seem to suit you, how about a change of scene? Horrible housing headlines and the deadlines in between. Just be real is all I'm asking, not some painting in my head. 'Cause I'm dead if I can't count on you today. I got nothing if I got set up.
Nothing's over 3 stories high, and no one's in a hurry or wants to roam. But I do, though they wonder why. They said I would soon be good and lonely. They said I would sing the homesick blues. And so I always have this ticket in my pocket, a ticket home in my pocket, to do with as I choose. Burn the bridge, bet the store, baby's coming home no more, not for the life of me. Break the lock, post my bail, done my time, I'm out of jail, not for the life of me. A life that's gotta be more than one light town where the light is always red. Gotta be more than an old ghost town where the ghost ain't even dead.
a month. Now scram!
You know your shiny, satin, souvenir pillow from Coney Island?
Yeah?
Molly just threw up on it!
Little girls, everywhere I turn, I can see them. Little girls, night and day, I eat, sleep, and breathe them. Some women are dripping with diamonds. Some women are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls. Someday I'll step on their freckles. Some night I'll straighten their curls. Oh, send the flood, send the blue, anything that you can do to little Hey! Shut up!
There's an answer right before your eyes. You're not thinking this through, people. Nuncio knows when he's cutting my hair. Trim a bit here and then trim a bit there. Just a modest adjustment. That's my bottom line. Shaving is tricky, the razor should float. Shave you too close and you may slit my throat. It's the simplest solutions that goes to the bottom line.
How does it help us sell more paper?
We don't sell paper, silly. Newsies sell paper.
Exactly, silly.
I got it. Right now we charge the newsies 50 cents per 100 papers.
Yes.
But if we raise the price to 60 cents per 100,
Now you're getting somewhere.
A mere tenth of a penny per paper.
every single newsie would have to sell 25 more papers just to earn the same amount of money.
Well, exactly. It's genius.
It's going to be awfully rough on those children.
Nonsense. I'm giving them a real-life lesson in economics. I couldn't offer them a better education if they were my own. Give me a week and I'll train them to be like an army that's marching to war. Proud of themselves and so grateful to me, they'll be begging to pay even more. And that's what our shoes, boys, for God's sake, relax. Why for the night, all the east and west, listen well to these barbershop lessons. Philadelphia. Stuck in the mud, you'll be fine. Golden race and grace of decline.
And the spit and the shine.
And the power of the press, yes, the price of the newsies goes up in the morning. Just a few common sense, yes, that's the bottom
They don't know my flair for the dramatic. Not a clue the talent I possess. Pretty girls
to cry, nothing to fear. Betcha where they live's as nice as right here. Betcha my life is gonna be swell. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. And maybe I'll forget how nice he was to me, and how I was almost his baby. Merry Christmas, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell. Merry Christmas.
Annie, you're up early.
You're up early too.
We've been up all night, dear. FBI men coming and going. And Annie, did you know President Roosevelt is here?
Really? Merry Christmas, Mr. Roosevelt.
Merry Christmas, Annie. Annie, this morning, J. Edgar Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news, but he succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, Annie. David and Margaret Bennett.
But
Annie,
Annie, your father and mother passed away a long time ago.
so, you mean I'm really an orphan after all?
are you all right, Annie?
Yes, because I know they loved me, and they would have come back for me if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
And I love you too. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Well, the birth certificate could easily have been forged. But nobody knew about the locket except us.
And the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan!
Sir, Miss Hannigan, the kids from the orphanage.
Hi, kids!
Hi,
Orphans. Ah, Miss Hannigan, I'm delighted to meet you.
Same to you. I'd know you anywhere.
Let me introduce you to everyone. You know my secretary, Miss Farrell, and this is the President of the United States. And this is my butler, Drake.
Look, kids, there's presents here for all of us.
Sir, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Good morning. Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
Well, we don't mean to bother you on Christmas and all. We've just come to pick up Annie. And the check.
Ah, yes, of course, the check. Here it is, Mr. Mudge. $50,000, certified.
Certified. Paid to the order of... The jig is up?
Yes, the jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as...
Ralph Mudge, also known as Rooster Hannigan, also known as Danny the Dip.
Louis, turn them over.
And I believe you'll find that this woman is their accomplice.
I've never seen them till yesterday.
Come off it, Aggie.
Annie, tell them how good and nice I've always been to you.
Gee, I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but remember that one thing you always taught me? What was it? Oh, yeah. Never tell a lie.
Brat.
Miss Hannigan is gone for good!
And you won't have to work anymore.
Yes, girls, for you and for all of us, this Christmas is going to be the beginning of a wonderful new life.
So do I, Franklin. A New Deal. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till there's none, I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely. I stick on my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're always a day
You've got enough keys here for the entire building. What's going on? Is someone been picking daddy's pockets?
The janitor's been working here since he was 8 and hasn't had a raise in 20 years. He's with us 100%.
You brought enough fellas to keep us covered?
We could hold a hoe down in here and no one would be the wiser.
Good job.
It's good to have you back.
Shut up.
Here she is, boys. Just think, while my father snores blissfully in his bed, we'll be using his very unprinting press to bring him down.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Is this really what they print the papes on?
No wonder why they put this old girl down in the cellar. Jack, this is Darcy. She knows just about everything there is to know about printing.
You work for one of the papers?
My father owns the Trib.
Whoa!
And this is Bella. She'll be typesetting the article for us.
Bella, so I suppose you're the daughter of William Randolph Hearst, huh?
Mm-hmm. I'm proud to be a part of your revolution.
You got something.
In the words of the little one, can we table the palaver and get back to business? A little grease, she'll be as good as gold.
Here's how it'll work. We'll print the papes. Grace, you get the papes to the fellas, and they'll spread them to every working kid in New York City.
Something like there's change coming once and for all. You mix the front page and then you miss the major news. Tomorrow they'll see what we are, and sure as a star, we ain't come this far. Right, everything going far, it's the same either way. We're gonna damn well pay.
In the words of Union leader Jack Kelly, we will work with you. We will even work for you. We will be paid and treated as valuable members of your organizations. Ribdays.com.
There you go. You got a very good for us.
This is the kids trying to shoot on the street with no shoes on their feet every day. This is for guys sweating blood in the shops while the bosses and cops move away. I'm seeing kids standing tall, glaring and glaring with the roll. Armies of guys who are sick of the lies, getting ready to rise to the call. We're all living blood on the wall that fades out us. Taking their run in this town, but this town is shut down without us. 10,000 kids in the square, 10,000 missed. Jody was gone with that once and for all. Once and for all. Once and for all. Once and for all. There's change coming once and for all. You're getting too old to be holding on. A new world is dawning for you, and Joey is too. Till once and for all, you're gone. Once and for all, once and for all.
Silence those phones!
The entire city is shut down. No one is working anywhere. And they're all blaming you.
They're all calling. The man, the publishers, the manufacturers, and such language.
Hey, how we doing this morning, gents?
You can't just barge in like that.
You're behind this. We had a deal.
And it came with the money-back guarantee. And thanks for your lessons on the power of the press.
Did you see this, boss? Put out a pretty good paper. Very convincing.
No doubt written by my daughter.
Hey, I'd sign her before someone else grabs her up.
I demand to know who defied my ban on printing strike material.
We're loyal employees. We never take our business elsewhere.
The old printing press. In the cellar.
I made you the offer of a lifetime. Anyone who does not act in his own self-interest is a fool.
What's that make you? This all started because you wanted to sell more papes, but now your circulation is down 70%. Why didn't you just come talk to us?
Hey, guys like Joe don't talk with nothings like us. But a very wise reporter told me that a real boss don't need to have all the answers. No. Just a smart to snatch the right one when he hears it.
yet. We got you surrounded.
New York is closed for business, paralyzed. You can't get a paper or a shoe shine. You can't send a message or ride an elevator or cross the Brooklyn Bridge. You can't even leave your own building. So what's your name?
Mr. Pulitzer, the mayor is here along with your daughter and... Oh, you're not going to believe who else.
Good morning, Mr. Pulitzer. I think you know the governor.
Governor Roosevelt,
Joseph. What have you done now?
I'm certain that when you hear my explanation...
Thanks to Miss Meta Larkin bringing your daughter to my office, I have a thorough grasp of the situation. Graphic illustrations included. Bully is the expression I usually employ to show approval, but in your case, I simply mean bully. And is this boy that you spoke of? It's a pleasure to meet you, son. You told me once shared a carriage ride. Well, pleasure's mine, Mr. Governor. Now, are you going to let those children stand there and sing endlessly, or are you going to give them the good news?
What good news?
That you've come to your senses and decided to roll back prices? Unless, of course, you'd like to invite a full state senate investigation into your employment practices?
You wouldn't.
After the pressure you wielded to keep me from office, I'd do it with a smile. Come along, Joseph. There's only one thing worse than our heart. That's a soft head. And just think how happy you'll make those children. He doesn't do happiness, does he?
Mr. Kelly, if I may speak to you, alone.
Good luck. Your feet on the ground and your eyes on the stars. You've got this.
I cannot put the price back where it was. I'm sorry, but I can't. There were other considerations.
Look, I get it. You need to save face front in front of all these folks. I'm young. I ain't stupid.
Thank you for understanding.
But I got constituents with a legitimate gripe.
What if I reduce the raise by half and get the others to do the same? It's a compromise we can all live with.
But you read our losses. From here on out, any newspaper that we can't sell, you buy back.
That was never on the table! What's to stop the newsies from taking hundreds of papers they can't sell? My costs will explode.
No newsie is going to go breaking his back hauling around papers he can't sell. But if they might get a few, they might sell them, and your circulation would begin to grow. It's a compromise we can all live with.
That's not a bad head you've got on your shoulders.
Deal?
That's disgusting.
That's just the price of doing business. Generation must, at the height of its power, step aside and invite the young to share the light. You have laid claim to our world, and I believe the future, in your hands, will be bright and prosperous. Those drawings of yours are one another man. Officers, if you please. It's Crunchy! Yeah! Hiya, fellas! You miss me? Hey, get on my riders! But get straight from the ground! Bring it in, boys! Be assured that Mr. Snyder's offenses will be fully investigated. Officers, take him away.
Oh, Your Highness, may I do the honors?
You've got to be joking.
And you'll be laughing all the way to the pen, little man. So long, sucker!
I can't help but thinking, if one of your drawings can convince the governor to close the refuge? What might a daily political cartoon do to expose the dealings in our own government's back rooms? What do you say, Teddy? Care to let this young man's artistry shed a light behind your closed doors?
Don't sweat it, Gov. When the strike's settled, I gotta be hitting the road.
Don't you get tired of singing the same old tune? I mean, what's Santa Fe got that New York ain't? Tarantulas?
Or better yet, what's New York got that Santa Fe ain't?
New York's got us. We're a family.
Didn't I hear something about a strike being settled?
All right, papes for the newsies. On it up, boys. Papes not gonna sell themselves in out.
Come along, Governor. Show me that true scene I've been hearing so much about.
Well, don't just stand there. You got a union to run. Plus, didn't I just hear someone offer you a pretty exciting job?
Hey, what, you work for your father?
You already work for my father.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, you've got another ace up your sleeve.
Oh, yeah? What was that?
Me. Wherever you go, I'll be right there by your side.
For sure?
For sure.
Don't take much to be a dreamer. All you do is close your eyes and you made up worlds never seen. Now my eyes they spine me open, and my dreams they sever sides.
Well, Jack, are you in? Or are you out?
Hey, I was busy doing something.
Do it, Jack. Do it. Come on.
Hold tight, Zazu. Boat won't sail without you. Zazu Rosie Schmethman couldn't make that up. Or could you? Zazu Rosie Schmethman separate the Z, Susan Zori Mezhmev, remove the V, Mossy H Muzzard Vein, carry the H, Muzzy Van Hosmeer. Muzzy Van Hosmeer? Or can I still call you Mabel?
How do you know my Daisy Crumpler? I haven't seen you since they kicked you out of the chorus.
I was too good for the chorus.
Well, you're slipping. I'm onto your little act.
You can't prove anything.
Come on, you doped me and stashed me in a cart.
So it's a budget hotel. And you won't talk where you're going unless you speak Chinese.
The disappearance of Muzzy Van Hosmeer will cause quite a stir.
What was that? A Van Hosmeer? I don't remember a Van Hosmeer, but I do recall a Zazu Schmethman who checked in, then checked out to my hotel today. A restless girl like countless others. Orphans, every one of them, who no one misses when they disappear, come pre-tree. But I don't have to tell you that. You'll get to hear plenty about them when you hear their stories on those summer nights in
me, please.
Van Hofsmeer, no, I don't know what Van Hofsmeer, but I do recall that Saucy Smith and check-in the check-out of my hotel today. Restless girl like countless others, orphans, every one of them. No one ever misses when they disappear to prairie. I don't have to tell you, you'll have lots of time to hear their stories as you get to know them all those summer nights in Hong Kong.
Every word of your summation,
Fastest song in the nation.
So you eavesdropped on me. Hearsay, inadmissible. Where's the proof? Where's the proof?
Hong Kong.
Bunfu.
Booty get girl, mirrors get cash, $500, $1,000 from Miss Dorothy.
If you want to see that mother of yours.
You know bring Alma over. Me English better than you Chinese.
It's over Mears or Crumpler or whatever your alias du jour is.
Not alias, Jimmy. Stage name. But Daisy, is this really what you've been reduced to? A character part in a sordid and villainy and terror?
Character part. Character part. Try. Stop.
Well, your show's about to close.
Unless you hand over Miss Dorothy.
Where is she?
Sweet mystery of life and last I
Miss
found
Dorothy.
Oh, make my shining
But what about me?
Puppy love, Trevor. I thought it was the real thing, but then Ching-Ho saved me from an unspeakable fate.
I would die for you, Miss Dorothy.
I love that. Oh, Miss Dorothy, thank God.
Tell us what happened.
What you've been through?
Ching-Ho!
Aya! Mrs. Mears! Where is she?
Don't worry, she won't get far. Right, girls? Hear that, Mearsy?
That's right, Millie. You better believe it. Now, we'd love to chat, but Mearsy's got an audition down at police headquarters.
So one gig, I'm sure she'll book.
And there's a reward. The three of us are on a precinct full of men.
The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle.
Next!
Side-eye sing that hook dog charm. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
So, where were we before we were interrupted by kidnapping, white slave trading, and the like? Oh, yeah. Will you marry me?
Champion!
Answer the question, will you marry me?
I'll marry you,
Poor as I am?
poor as you are. Because if it's marriage I have in mind, love has everything to do with it. Right, Muzzy?
Hallelujah. Now, Jimmy, off with the mask.
Mask?
I'm Herbert J. Van Hosmeer III, first Vice President of Van Hosmeer Worldwide Enterprises.
The J is for James.
And Van Hosmeer, as in Muzzy.
My mother.
Stepmother. I'm not old enough to be your mother.
So it was all a lie. The circle line, the paperclip.
It's not far from the truth, Millie. The fortune was founded in steel.
Miss Dorothy, you're in on this too?
I'm his sister, Dorothy Carnegie Mellon Vanderbilt Van Hosmeer.
You see, every fortune hunter in this hemisphere was after Dorothy, and James was squandering his time and money on the wrong kind of women. So I sent the children out in the real world for $25 each, hoping they'd come back with truly, truly sweet partners. And they have. Oh, children, your father would be so proud.
So I guess you already have a stenog.
Several hundred, actually.
You included John. Van Hosmeer Worldwide Enterprises owns the Sincere Trust Insurance Company. I thought I recognized you, sir, but well, John Barleycorn had the better of me. Won't happen again. Congratulations, John. Yup.
So you see, Snookums, you can marry the boss after all.
Who cares? I found myself a green glass love.
Funny, I found myself an emerald. Have you seen the way they kiss in the breeze?
on. She's the best darn stenog I've ever had.
Stenog? I type 50 words a minute.